Good morning, everyone, or good day. Happy Saturday, I believe. Here it is a rainy, foggy day. It's been raining since Thursday night, and I think tomorrow is supposed to be clear. Yeah, did you know I'm Deb, the weather reporter? No, seriously. I am here to bring you, to just share with you what I've been working on, and they have been, for the last couple days, actually, off and on. They have been cards for a team swap, and everybody had to pick something out of the new mini catalog. However, everybody had already picked all the main suites in the catalog, so I said, well, I have the Lasting Lily, so let me show you what I used in my cards. The Lovely Lily, excuse me, Lovely Lily pad. It's a photopolymer stamp set. It's a Sale-a-Bration only item. The stamp set you can get for free with a $50 purchase starting in January. Also, there are coordinating dies, which I highly recommend, and they are free with a $100 purchase. And then I also decided to use this Sending You Thoughts stamp set. It's a cling stamp set. It's also a Sale-a-Bration item, free with a $50 purchase. And as you can see, I used all of them except this little thanks down here, because they have an in and an out for the cards, and I'll show you them as we go. Beautiful, beautiful set. Love it. And then I also used, I'm going to show you the sealed pack. This beautiful, it's called Lily Impressions Designer Series paper. Now, a little tail, and this is free with a $50 purchase as well. So, for $200 in purchases from the mini catalog, which is honestly pretty easy to do, you can get all these items free. And wait till I show you the beautiful cards I made. You're going to want to get this. This is gorgeous. Little story on the paper is that this the designs in the paper, and I'll show you some as we go, were actually painted by an artist on canvas using acrylic paints, and you can sort of see, well, and then they were photographed, and then those photographs turned into the beautiful papers that we can cut up, because you can't cut up acrylics, right, on canvases. But you can actually see in the photograph the textures of the canvas on here. It's really cool. So with that, let's show you the cards. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I made them other than what I just told you. Oh, and a couple other things I used. In the first card, I used this High Seas 3D embossing folder. This is in the annual catalog. And I also used the layering ovals on the last card. And I used the largest two, this one and this one here. So I think, and of course, I did use the Stamparatus on a few to do the inside sentiments. And I think that's, well, and of course, my Stampin' Chamois, and for some of the photopolymer stamping, I used my piercing mat, which I cover in paper, and the paper trimmer, of course, and cardstock. And I'll tell you the cardstocks as we go. Well, I'll tell you the cardstocks, but I'm not going to go through. Oh, and one other thing, this Label Me Lovely punch I used in the second card. This is in the mini catalog 2020, available January 3rd. It's item number 151296. January 3rd is just around the corner, guys, so I hope you're excited. For those of you that placed a $50 or more order with me, you should be starting to receive your catalogs soon, and I hope that you'll let me know, at least some of you, when you get them. Okay, all right, so let me show you the first card. This is the one that uses the High Seas embossing folder. The Lily stamps and dies. Lovely Lily pad. Lovely Lily pad. This is on Blackberry Bliss and Bermuda Bay. Beautiful colors. And this is some of the designer paper. And honestly, I made 8 of each of these cards. So let me just show you. Okay. I have some turned the opposite way. There we go. So this is my prototype and 7 more. So I keep 1. And yeah, so these are what I used. So the cardstocks are Blackberry Bliss, Bermuda Bay, Melon Mambo, and Granny Apple Green is what I used on this. And then inside is this. And like I said, I'm not gonna go through how to make them because I'm considering offering a class if you purchase enough to get these. And stay tuned, and I'll be talking about classes for next year more. This is the second card. This is on thick Whisper White, again Bermuda Bay, and Bermuda Bay inside as well. And this is Grapefruit Grove, and this is Garden Green. And then these actually are another Sale-a-Bration item, the sequins with the little stripes on them. So I don't know if you can see the stripes. So this little set of metallic twine and the sequins is also in the Sale-a-Bration for a $50 purchase. Now I didn't use that twine. I used this Grapefruit Grove twine that's in the annual catalog in a set of twines called Nature's Twine. This was carried over from the 2018 to 19 catalog. You see I'm getting down kind of low. And it has these other colors, Blackberry Bliss, Mint Macaron, and Crumb Cake, I think. Yes, Crumb Cake. So that's available now, that twine. But everything else you would have to get in January. Okay, so that's that second one. The third one, I went with some purples. So this is Grapefruit, Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, designer paper. This ribbon is retiring. It's a double stitched ribbon in Garden Green. That's in the current holiday catalog. So if you would like that, get that now. And this is also Garden Green. Now one thing about the lovely lily pad is they are reversibles. So see, you've got reversibles. So on this one, I stamped the lined image first, then I stamped with the reversible, and that's in Gorgeous Grape, and then I stamped it in Highland Heather. And it's on the lily, it is not meant to match up exactly. So you'll see there's some white tips, and that's intentional. The lily pad, I did the same thing in Garden Green, and then these are from the annual catalog glitter enamel dots. And all the sentiments I used are from that Sending Thoughts. So there's the inside. Okay. So I'm sort of showing you how to do it, but anyway. And then the last card I didn't remember. I did 8 of each of these the last few days. So I have 32 cards made. And this is the last one. This is one of the back. I will show you that. This is the front of the paper, and this is the back. And I use the back on this one. And then there is a trick to get this the way it is, and I'm not going to tell you that because that one might be part of my class, or I'll mention it in a future video if I decide not to do the class. These are the layering ovals. These background design is from the stamp set. All of this is from the Stamp and Die set. And then this is just bumped up on, and the ribbon is, this is up on Dimensionals. The ribbon is Lovely Lipstick. It is in the annual catalog, and it's the Grow Grain 1/8 inch ribbon. Okay, Lovely Lipstick, really pretty color. Yeah, and I think that's what this is, and that's what this outer line is, but the background here is actually Flirty Flamingo because I had already stamped them. So I had stamped them for the first card, and I decided I didn't like that color with the first card. So I changed it, and I had them left. So I used them on this card. And then congratulations on the inside. So those are my 4 cards. These are for a swap with my team members so that they can choose to use them in a class if they'd like as well. And yeah, so stay tuned for more information about that as we get closer to January. Alrighty guys, have a wonderful Saturday and wonderful weekend. I'll be back on Sunday with 2 collab videos. One is the Oh So Inspired and the other one is Craft Our Stash cards with Stamp Girl. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace.